Okay, so I'm going to tell you this story about the time that a publisher told me that my book was appalling. Appalling. So, yeah, when I was shopping around for a publisher for my first novel, Shirts and Skins, I was in the Humber School for Writers, and they brought in an editor from Penguin. Ooh, Penguin. Right? So someone from Penguin Book comes in, and the idea was they chose some of the students, and they looked at the first page. This woman was going to look at the first page of their manuscript. So I was chosen, and they put the first page up on a big screen for everyone to see, for the whole school to see. And she's going through them, and she's like, whatever. And then and then mine comes up, right? And they read out loud the first page of Shirts and Skins, and this woman from Penguin uses the word appalled like 6 times in one sentence. Like, appalled, it's appalling, I'm appalled. I'm just appalled. I'm appalled, so appalled. I'm sitting there thinking, she's appalled, right? So I decided 2 things there. I decided I was not going to get published by Penguin. And 2, I was not changing one word of that first page of that book if I got that sort of reaction from her. She wasn't doing, well, whatever, not with mine. She was appalled. She was appalled. And she was not the only one, because once it was published, I had a lot, well, some, not a lot. I had a few family members that basically never spoke to me again, who had a real problem with the first page of this book, and probably didn't get past the first sentence. Yeah, so, and so what is it? I thought I'd read it to you and let you decide. Now, first of all, I should mention, I don't write romances. I don't write a lot of flowery stuff. I write in-your-face realism that discusses dysfunctional families and real life, working class, addiction, abuse, disease, and all of those things in a realistic, honest manner that I saw growing up, I heard of or saw. It's fiction, but it's like based on things that I know in the world that I grew up as a GenX kid. So this is the first line that was appalling to Penguin. What do you think? Okay, the doctor said the baby was dripping with syphilis, Josh's mother said, and it died before it was 6 weeks old. Oh yeah, his Aunt Doris replied vaguely. She gripped the steering wheel with both hands, her eyes darting between the road in front of her and the rearview mirror. Behind them, alone in the middle of a long vinyl bench seat, 6-year-old Josh sat quietly trying to put together the story his mother was telling. It was about his grandma Moore, his father's mother, who once had a baby girl who got sick and died. That was way before I was born, Josh thought. It was way before Dad was born, too. Most of the words Josh's mother used were familiar to him, but some he had never heard before. These strange, long words left big white holes in the story. And to fill these gaps, Josh looked for clues in the way his mother spoke. She had spat out the word syphilis like a fly that had found its way into her first sip of morning tea, and Josh understood that syphilis was something bad, something you did not want to get on you. Maybe Josh thought, it's like the bleach beside the washing machine with the creepy bony hand on the label. So, yeah, Penguin didn't like it. A bunch of my family didn't like it. But this is a story I know happened. And, the people were long since dead, but it bothered people that I based anything on this at all. Anyways, if you dig the darker side of life and things, ain't so pretty, but real and honest and truthful, Shirts and Skins, my first novel, the next one, To Refrain from Embracing, about growing up Gen X kid in a very working class, tough sometimes dangerous city, just like I did. So yeah, that's my my appalling story. He was appalled. Let me know if you're appalled. Read my novels, available anywhere. Let me know just how appalling they are. Have a good